because there's less labor available, according to information that he gave me. You'll find a lot of vineyards, especially those on the steep hillsides, that are overgrown, may not be harvested. There's probably shrubbery and various other things in some of them. And am I right?
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Peter's looking at me and I'm thinking, maybe I told a lie.
I haven't noticed that in the last 2 months.
Well, anyway, you can watch for it and see. At any rate, he says what's happened then is of course, Jerry Nygaard, if you know him, he's only, thinks that the only good wine is the wine that he himself produces in South Dakota. And so the Rieslings that you're going to be tasting in this area, he says what's happened is because it was so much difficult to find the proper labor needed to harvest some of that steep wine. He said that they ended up producing the wines on the lower levels, on the flat grounds, and the amount of sun and the various other things that were related to having a good quality wine were not as good as they would have been on the side of the mountains. Plus, a lot of those grapes were harvested by mechanical means, and so the quality would not have been, according to him, quite as good either. And so I asked him, I said, give me a recommendation for a good wine. If you're on the cruise, you can talk to me again and I can give you this information. But he said there's a winery called the Lowenstein Wine from near a village of Vinnigan. And he knows this man that's been in the family 16 generations, and it's all harvested on a very steep scale. And he says that wine, if you get that, is some of the best wine that you can get. So I'm going to look for Lowenstein wine and see if they have it on the cruise, and if not, at our meals, I'm going to see if I can find some of it.
One sentence for me. Most of the wine you drink here in Germany is from this area because they have the most vineyards and the greatest harvest. But in Germany, normally the people drink 20 liters per person a year. Around the area in Stuttgart, they drink 40 liters per person a year. And around Esslingen, they drink, they told me, about 60 liters per person a year. So that's the reason why you don't know the wine from Württemberg, because we drink it by ourselves.
And a liter is like a quart. A little less. It's a little less, but when you hear them talk about a liter now, it's like a quart. However, when it comes to wine, I think the best wine comes from where the Rhine and the Moselle River come together. And I like the Moselle wines the best.
Very wise man told me the best wine is that wine which you enjoy.
Red? Oh, I like white.
The best wine is the wine that you personally enjoy. You also should know that there's, when they judge wine in Germany, I did some Googling, and some of you probably did this too, and so you know this already, but they have 5 categories of wine that they judge. And the first wine, or first category, is under 12.5% alcohol. That's the driest wine that you can get on a Riesling. And then the second wine is a category 2, which is over 12.5% alcohol. And then the category 3 is like a fruity wine. If you like a fruity red wine. The category 4 is 80% sugar, and is a much sweeter wine. And then the wine that I like, and the only wine that I'm going to drink while I'm here, is ice wine. I like ice wine. I know you don't like the Germans. They like it hard and stiff if it can stand up like their coffee. Well, that's what it is, and I like it. I had it at a wedding, and it was good. No, it's not. It's wine.